Donald Trump's vow to end the Ukraine war could soon be realized, with Fox News reporting that he plans to appoint a senior envoy to lead peace talks between Ukraine and Russia. Sources close to Trump's transition team have confirmed that the envoy, touted as a highly credible figure, will be tasked with securing a peace deal between Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and Russian President Vladimir Putin, a promise Trump has maintained throughout his campaign. This move follows the example of Kurt Volker, who served as a special representative for Ukrainian negotiations on a voluntary basis from 2017 to 2019, underscoring Trump's commitment to a more hands-on approach to diplomacy. Trump's cabinet picks have come swiftly, with figures like Representative Michael Waltz tapped to be National Security Advisor and Senator Marco Rubio likely to head the State Department. Meanwhile, Stephen Witkoff will serve as Special Envoy to the Middle East, signaling a broader reshaping of U.S. foreign policy priorities. However, Trump's peace proposal has sparked controversy. Advisors suggest creating a demilitarized zone along an 800-mile stretch of Ukraine's front lines, essentially freezing the conflict and allowing Russia to maintain control of 20% of Ukrainian territory. Critics argue that another proposal, requiring Ukraine to suspend its NATO ambitions for the next 20 years, appears to capitulate to Russian demands, raising concerns about the fairness of Trump's peace efforts. While Trump works to shift U.S. foreign policy, NATO remains resolute. Secretary General Mark Rutte and Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk recently discussed bolstering military cooperation during a meeting in Warsaw, reaffirming NATO's commitment to defense amid the ongoing threat from Russia and China.
We need more and better capabilities, and we need them faster, and we also have to implement new insights and learnings in our defense industry. Because our adversaries are doing this at a high speed. When you look at the defense production now in Russia, but also in China, they are ramping up what they are doing. We have to do the same. And that means kill the bureaucracy wherever possible, get things going, new production lines, new shifts, etc.
Tensions are rising over the U.S. commitment to Ukraine and NATO. Secretary of State Antony Blinken assured NATO allies that the U.S. would provide continued support to Ukraine, with every available dollar set to be directed to Kyiv by January 20th.
The purpose of this visit is to focus our efforts on ensuring that Ukraine has the money, the munitions, and the mobilized forces to fight effectively in 2025, or to be able to negotiate a peace from a position of strength. We've obligated just recently and pushed out the door another $8 billion in security assistance for Ukraine. That was in September. Another almost $500 million just a few weeks ago. And President Biden is committed to making sure that every dollar we have at our disposal will be pushed out the door between now and January 20th.
With international scrutiny intensifying and a divided domestic response, Trump's administration faces a monumental challenge in navigating this complex geopolitical conflict. The world will be watching to see if his bold promises will result in the peace he envisions, or if they will crumble under the weight of strategic interests.